Well, good morning. It's Sunday and I am on my way to go camping actually, but the whole purpose of going camping is to put the miles on Rummy to get her up to getting her first service. So I'm heading up to a place near Trowbridge in Wiltshire. So as you can see, I'm underway already, and I wanted to do this ride. I'm doing about 100 odd miles today, camping overnight. So I'm going to be putting up the tent. I've got the bike all loaded up as I would when I go away. That's another reason for doing what I'm doing. It's all to do with testing out the bike, making sure she's comfortable with the extra weight on, and I can cope with it. more to the point, I can cope with it. I think Rummy will be able to cope with it, no problem at all. It's the whole carcass sat on her that's the issue. Right, I've had a little stop, so I've stopped here at the Army Flying Museum at Middle Wallop. So I've just stopped and had a cup of coffee. So what I thought I'd do is I'll just give you a quick look at the bike, all loaded up. I mean, just look at her. I mean, she's got a fair old bit of weight, and she does lean. I mean, just look at the lean on there. That is a bit of a lean, but it's what it is. One will get used to it. What I am planning on doing is, I think they do a foot extension. So yeah, luggage for a lifetime. Yeah, I think they do you can get an additional foot plate that goes on. So I think that's what I'll do, which should then just stand her up just a fraction. Yeah, I mean, she does pull well. She's got quite a lot of grunt in her, and which is something I like. When I get to the campsite eventually, what I'll do is I'll give you a good heads up on putting the tent up, and I'll give you a show around the bike, how I'll set it up for filming. So I've not used the other two cameras yet. I'll leave that till a bit later. Well, this is the turn up for the books. Don't know what it's doing to me here. It's kind of sent me along this rough old track, unpaved road it says. So I don't know where it's leading, but I'm kind of following it. I think it's still having a laugh at me. So far I've done 138 miles, and we're on this single track road. What's over there? Oh, it's a rugby pitch. So let's just have a ride along here and see where it gets us. Yeah, that was interesting. Hello, what's it doing here? What's it doing to me here? There's an awful lot of traffic coming along here. It just sent me that lead way. Oh, I'm going this way. Go this way. What the hell was it doing to me there? Why did it send me all the way around that way? How very strange. How very bizarre. Oh well. Let's see where this takes us then. Here I am. I've arrived at Yellowtail camping ground. It's on a farm. It's pretty basic, but for 14 quid a night, you can't complain, can you? Now just over to the right there is a toilet block, and there's a couple of toilets and there's a washing up place. This is a camping field. Just behind me along that hedgerow is some hard standings and some grass standings for plug-in, so electric. And then in the field here, there isn't any electric. So the next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get the tent off. We'll have some fun putting the tent up. So the wind's coming from that direction, so my plan is to put the back of the tent that way so it ain't blown in. So let's start unpacking. Let's hook my tent off. First thing is to get the tent off. Work out how I've done it now. That one comes over there. That drops down there. This one, bring him up. He comes over there. He drops down there. So we'll just leave him down there, out of the way. This, that's my camping chair. So we'll need that a little bit later. So just unlock these buggers. That's one. That's another one. Undo that off of there. Undo that off of there. That's it. That's the tent done then. Just been interrupted by the guy that runs the site. No problem at all. Happy days. Fill your boots, he says. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's grab the tent off. So the tent. Here we go. Pop that open. Now I was surprised that it didn't have Velcro. So it doesn't have Velcro. Now I've also stuffed in here my little snug pack. I've had that for centuries. Hopefully it ain't going to get down to 0 degrees tonight, and I'll be warm enough. Now the Queen was nice enough to give me one of these. This is a little tiny what do they call it, mat sleeping thermal inflate, and it's even got an NATO stock number on it. Right, so next thing is loosen off the straps and then turn it upside down. Oh, come on you bugger. So the Lone Rider, it's even got instructions on how to put it up and take it down again, but we won't bother with those, don't need that. What's that? I won't need that either. That's the SOS ground sheet mat, so we'll just chuck them off to one side for the time being. Right. Now we've done this once before, so it should be easy to get up. So the wind's coming from that direction, so I'm going to put the back of the tent there and I'm going to have the opening here. So let's poles. Oh, that there is a repair kit. Don't need the repair kit for now. Well, as you can see, I'm putting the tent up very, very quickly because I've already done a video on actually that very same thing. In similar conditions, I might add. As you can notice, it's a little bit breezy, but one just gets on with it. So that's that's me just putting the tent up very quickly, and it's an awesome bit of kit. It really is, and I even managed to park the bike in there. So if you want one, it's the Lone Rider Moto. Let's pop her off the stand. Pop it off the stand. That's it. Get my leg over. Up. Stand her up. Just wait for that to kick in. Blimey, I've done 160 miles. Here we go then. That's her in. How easy was that? Now, all I'm going to do is put her up on the main stand. So, do that for a second. And then, let's roll her forward a fraction. Up. 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 That's it. She's in. Ta-da! And that should just close down. Sweet as. So there you go. That's taken us pretty much forever. But check it out. That's the Lone Rider Moto tent. All put up. And Rummy parked inside. Now in case you didn't know, I've called her Rummy. Himmy or Rummy? Rummy. I'll settle with Rummy, and that's what the what I should do. Have a splashed rum. Right, that's it. I'm all set up. I've had a wet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take for a little walk around the site. So as you can see, that's me all set up. That's me with the Lone Rider Moto tent, which is a brilliant piece of kit, really well constructed. Alright, it's a little bit expensive, but you want quality, you pay for it, don't you? Now, this is a field, I mean, that's down the far end. There's some other people set up down there. I haven't seen anybody at all yet, but I have had a quick look around. I don't know why that area is shut off. It's shut off for some reason. Obviously they're doing something with it. But it's one of these small sites. It's not a lot of amenities. But what I have got is we're just going to walk over there. Is they've got a nice toilet and shower block. So just having a wander over. Now, as you can see, down this side here, you've got some electrical hookup points. So if you're coming with your caravan or your camper wagon, you can hook up to power. You've got washing facilities here, washing up. So all clean and tidy. Yeah, it's all left nice and clean. Engines and wheels. Interesting. So got some wildflowers growing. So these are the toilets and the shower block. Still got an old COVID sign up, but there's one fire action plan. If you hear or discover a fire, you obviously call 999 or 112, report fire, and then you muster up behind that sign over there. I'll show you that in a minute, but first just going to go in and have a quick look at these showers. So check this out, nice little electric power shower there, sink and toilet, and drying. The waste materials all boxes behind, and they put on little leaflets of what's going on in the area. And there you go, there's a little sign. So leave them as you like to find them, which I guess most types that come to these are excuse me, and again you've got gender neutral toilets. So that's all nice and clean and tidy, look, lovely and clean. So should one discover a fire, and that's looking down to the site, so you come in up there's a gate. When you book online, and what they do is they send you a confirmation, and there's a code to get in through the gate. So old combine harvester there, old combine. So this is the sign that greets you when you arrive on the site. You've got to call them up, and they'll take you down to your pitch. Now, because it's quiet, I rang them up and they said, go down into the field, turn right, that field there, pitch wherever you want. So I did. So there's signs for walks. So just have a little wanders around. Journey's End is the Craddock family's memorial copse. Please enjoy the space with respectfully. Oh, that's nice. So I guess it's the Craddock family that owns this site, and there's a sign there for Journey's End. That's a nice fitting end to. There's a combine over there. Looks like you can have your barbecues and that here. That's nice, isn't it? So there you go. And it is a working farm. So if you are keen on camping and you just want the basics, this is a basic camping site. And there's your waste disposal over there. So you can, looks like, we'll have a quick look. It looks like you've got general waste, mixed recycling and glass recycling. So there you go. That's Yellowtail camping. So encouraging you to be responsible. So there you go, that's it. That's a little look round the site. Look back down the site. It's not a massive site, but it's quiet. Well, I say quiet. There's a tractor work in the fields, but I'm sure he'll give up sooner or later. But yeah, there you go. That's Yellowtail camping. This is a working farm. Please keep all dogs on a lead and clean up after your dog and use bins provided. So, oh look, there's a little duck house. That's a little duck house in there. It says deep water. Looks like they got some air filtration going on in it. Obviously that not only keeps the place watered, but stops the old green algae or the blue algae growing.